Welcome to CBS Sports coverage of NCAA basketball. Today's game is between the Oregon Ducks and the Brigham Young Cougars. And here are the two individuals featured in our player matchup today. And our starting lineup.
It's going to be awfully interesting to watch this matchup between the two shooting guards. They can get hot from the outside. It's really going to stretch the defense and result in some very easy baskets inside.
Here's a look at how these teams plan on controlling the tempo. So here we go.
Gus, it looks like they're going with the minimum.
They work the perimeter. Jump shot. He can't get it to go. Snatches the rebound. The Ducks set up for a round one.
That's tough because guys can make shots and yet they can penetrate and kick.
Out on the left wing. Heat check time from long range. And no! Gabriel receives the ball. Turnover by the senior. On the left side. They're called for the foul. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
Here we have a look at one of the sophomores for this team.
He's still young, but the coach has him out there for a reason. He tends to make the right decisions out there, which means more playing time for him. A simple concept that applies to everyone, regardless of age or experience.
Hits two at the charity stripe. They may have him in some trouble here, Rap.
He's trapped, Gus.
Out on the right wing. Shots up. He got it up and in. He can put up points and he can move the ball.
This kid is a very difficult guy to guard. He is capable of getting off as well as creating for others. I really enjoy watching him. Put a little English on it.
They work it around the perimeter. And he lays it up and in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us tonight. Gus Johnson here alongside Bill Raftery. The fans are making a difference, Raf. This is a tough place to play. On the left side. In the lane.
Squared up on the catch. Got his puppies in order.
Looking for a good shot. Shots off. Gets the rebound. On the right side. He tries the three. Oh! They work the perimeter. Dials up a long-range shot. He hacked him.
Lazy D always hurts you.
Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive. You just got to know when to back off.
Here's another solid junior build.
You want leaders on your team. At least I did when I was coaching. Having a couple of upperclassmen will always be to your advantage.
Hits that one. to go. May have him right where they want him, Raph. Nixon handles the feed. Inside.
Number 42.
Dump it inside. He attempts the three. Count it. They work it around the perimeter. In the lane.
Perfect.
This guy is a complete player in the post.
Because he's definitely what I call a complete post-up player. He can do so many different things and really demand your attention on the defensive end. Just an outstanding talent and prospect.
On the right side. Shots up.
Big time dagger.
Dump it inside. In the lane. And he can't get the bounce. Gets the ball. Out on the wing. Off the mark. Rips it down. Gabriel handles the pass. And there's a bad pass. On the right side. He attempts the trifecta, but he misses his target.
Seen, reacting. How alert, Gus.
Turnover, they'll go the other way. Pushing in transition. He missed it. Kept alive. Offensive rebound. And lays it in. Looking for a good shot. He puts up the tray with no luck. Up and in. Ha-ha! Both teams looking to get in a bit of a rhythm here. Mathis receives the pass.
That's how to stretch the defense, Gus. If you can make those, offensively your team becomes really difficult to guard.
Uncharacteristic mistake there by the senior. Mathis on the move. Now they work it around the perimeter. Lobs it inside. Careless mistake there. The Ducks in a hurry. Shots off. Rips down the board. On the left side. And he's fouled. And they're going to count it.
What determination.
Too aggressive on defense here. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
Can he cap the free throw to get a three-point play? Free throw is good. So may have him right where they want him, Raph. Dump it inside. He shoots from the left of the circle. No, give me that. Now on the run. It's stolen away. Way out on the right wing. finish. Out on the left wing. Fired. He can't get it to go.
Dominating the glass.
Shots off.
They should look to push it now. A little woo-woo, Gus.
Jump shot. And he can't get them out.
What a rebound. I own it.
Foul on the play. Obviously too aggressive here defensively.
You really got to know your limitations, Gus. Well, with this young man, they have experience, and we all know experience is tough to come by, Gus. But seniors just see situations and know how to react to them appropriately.
Both free throws go. Down on the low block, trying to work it inside. Third team foul. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
Young man's just a freshman, but has demonstrated that he can play at this level.
Being a freshman can be intimidating, but the key is to find out different ways to contribute to the team. It doesn't always have to be scoring. If he can do the little things and play strong defense, he'll be helping out his team.
It's good. The Ducks are really looking to turn up the pressure and perhaps tempo with this press build.
It looks like they want the tempo to be faster. This change will likely increase the pace of play.
Third team foul. Too aggressive on defense here. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
At the free throw line. Makes the foul shot. He got them both. May be in some trouble. And they get the turnover. Gabriel on the move. They've been looking good from deep so far.
Boy, they've been getting some really nice looks from the perimeter. The puppies have been set, and they're locking in and loading.
The Cougars running their zone offense.
Very effective because of the power on the glass. It opens up that opportunity for tips.
Foul on the play. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
are a pretty good free throw shooting team.
I know the coach takes pride in their free throw shooting. It's something they really have worked on.
Gets two at the charity stripe. That trap could spell trouble. And there's a careless pass that's stolen away. The Cougars, and now getting set up for a round one.
You don't help out, they just kill you.
Obviously too aggressive here defensively.
You really got to know your limitations, Gus.
Everyone on this squad is solid from the free throw line. Their team free throw percentage is pretty good.
You know it's always tough to play a team that can knock it down with consistency coming down the stretch.
Both free throws go. The ball handler is in trouble. Dump it inside. Off the mark. Offensive rebound.
Down the lane. Finger roll. So easy.
On the right side. Heat check time from long range. And nails it from three. Looking for a good shot. Lead, loose ball, great play. Out of bounds and a change of possession. Inbounds play on the baseline. And he's fouled. Too aggressive on defense here, and he winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
Pritchard steps to the line. Definitely one of the better free throw shooters on this team. He got them both. The Ducks look like they want to use their defense to speed up the tempo in this game.
Well, pressuring in the full court is a great tactic if you have the personnel, Gus. Otherwise, it's an ill-advised play on the defensive end. You've got to know your strengths and stick to them.
Ah, he got it up and in.
Number 42. The assist to number 3.
Dials up a long-range shot and misses. 15 foul. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
And we'll go to the free throw line. No good. Misses the free one.
Rebound and run.
Shots off.
What a rebound. It's mine.
On the right side. He missed it.
Get out and fill.
Eight minutes left on the game clock. They work the perimeter.
Put a little English on it.
On the outside. Fires. Shots off. Kept alive. And he lays it up and in. This guy is really known as a power guy.
He's a banger, Gus. Uses that bulk and size to score in the 3-second lane.
Jump shot. No.
And he looks to outlet.
On the left side. In the lane. We are at the 7-minute mark. He can't get it to go. They work it around the perimeter. And hits.
Number 42. The assist to number 5.
They work the perimeter. In the lane. The freshman. On the outside. Inside.
Number 5, 42. The assist to
looking for a good shot. In the lane, the senior.
These kids can play. Just a nice feed on the back cut.
We are at the 6-minute mark. Out on the right wing.
Can make you ask for your mommy.
number 5, 42. The assist to number 4.
And lays it in. That's a great drive to the basket.
With authority, Gus.
Up and in. Ha ha!
Number 3, 42.
They would like to get it inside to the low block. Shots off. Takes the rebound. 5 minutes left on the game clock. Can finish.
Number 42.
They work it around the perimeter. Fires. Shots off. Pulls down the board. On the right side. And he can't get the bounce.
Look for the outlet.
On the left side. Shots up. Comes up empty from deep.
I own it.
Now looking to attack. Down the lane. Finger roll. So easy for this guy.
42. The assist to number 5.
They work the perimeter. Jump shot. Shots off. Batted around. And he comes up with it. He knows how to operate down on the box. And he can step out and shoot the jump shot.
When a big guy can handle the ball and shoot from deep, forces the D to make some decisions at that defensive end.
It's stripped. Active hands. On the left side. Fires.
How about this kid, huh?
Number 5, 42. The assist to
On the left side. We're at the 3-minute mark. Got it in the low block. He got it up and in. How about him taking it to the cup, Bill?
Those aggressive drives are what propels this offense. There's no reason why they shouldn't continue to do this.
Called for the foul. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
With the freebie. Count. Gets two at the charity stripe. You've got to be prepared when you go up against this team, Raph. Their pressure can be relentless at times. They love to pressure you full court. Well, you're rejected. Length of the floor. Loose ball saved. Ball's going to stay here. And let's take a look at a player who's been all over the court.
As a coach, Gus, it's always a bonus when players step up. He'll continue to be a nightmare for this defense if they don't change things up.
He'll throw this one in from the side. Down on the low block, trying to work it inside. Called for the foul. Too aggressive on defense here. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
To the charity stripe.
Freebies important.
Got it from the free throw line. Both free throws go. The Ducks look like they want to use their defense to speed up the tempo in this game.
While pressuring into full court. Great tactic if you have the personnel press. Otherwise, it's an ill-advised play on the defensive end. You've got to know your strengths and stick to them.
Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing.
Foul shot no good. He gets it to go. He's being trapped. 2 minutes left on the game clock. On the right side.
Put a little English on it.
The Cougars are playing their style and controlling the tempo.
You know, Gus, it's all about going out there and executing. They've done a great job of taking care of tempo.
He got there in time.
Great knowledge of the game.
Top of the key. He strokes it. Shots off.
Great strength.
On the left side. Jump shot. Off the mark.
Get out and fill.
Under 1 minute remaining on the game clock. Entry pass in the paint. Foul on the play. Too aggressive on defense here, and he winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
At the foul line.
Solid shooter.
Gets it. the freebies, Billy. And he lays it up and in.
Number 13, 4-2. He's the assistant to number 2.
They work the perimeter. Heat check time from long range. Can't connect from the three-point line. Out on the right wing. Fires. And he answers.
Running 4-2. He's the assistant to number 2.
In the post. Jump shot.
How about that?
One half is in the book. Stay tuned for CBS at the half.
The BYU Cougars 52 and the Oregon Ducks 50.
And a look at our game summary will give you an idea of how these two teams are stacking up against one another so far. Here's a look at how both teams are doing with their keys to the game.
They come out in a minute. Inside.
You always want your players going hard to the basket like that. Wouldn't you agree, Coach?
Wow, Gus, when you drive it with authority, only good things happen. Drives like that usually end up with a basket and/or a foul.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Called for the foul. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
At the line. Makes the shot. He got them both. Raff, they've got him right where they want him. On the wing. He fires it up. He missed it.
Defensive rebounds are essential to a running team. And lays it in.
Takes the pass in the paint. No. And he follows it up again. Foul on the play. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
I'm not sure this is the guy you want to send to the line.
Now, this kid can knock him down, Gus.
Gets two at the charity stripe. Just being trapped. They work it around the perimeter. He can't get it to go.
What a coach will be happy with that effort.
On the left side. The sophomore. They work the perimeter. Fires. And he can't get them out. Off the mark. Give me that. Way out on the right wing. In the lane. He missed it.
Get out and fill.
Dump it inside. Dials up a long-range shot. The Cougars are having an unbelievably tough time from the field.
They're not concentrating, Gus. They've got the lockdown on the rim and shoot the ball with confidence.
Down on the low block, trying to work it inside. No, takes the board. Looking for a good shot. Jump shot. The Cougars are having a tough time hitting from the floor.
They can't buy one, Gus.
On the wing. He goes for three. Mathis buries the trick. A great job of moving the ball, Coach.
Gus, when you move the ball like that, you force the D to react, and which in turn gives the offense the upper hand.
Out on the left wing. In the lane. They're having an extremely tough time from the field.
They just can't buy a basket. They can't knock anything down. What a struggle. Almost embarrassing.
I think this one's going the other way.
I think so too, Gus. Great call by the refs.
The Ducks have really been able to get it done here today as a team.
They're really making it tough on the opposition. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments to counter this multi-headed offensive attack.
The Cougars running their zone offense.
This particular offense is extremely tough because they get into the high-low look.
Cross court, looking for the bomb. And it's no good from downtown. Out on the wing. Up and in. Ha-ha! The Cougars now running the 4-around 1.
Must be alert on that defensive end because guys get pinned and they can step out and knock down the deep one.
Timeout on the floor. CBS Sports coverage of NCAA basketball will continue after this. Welcome back, and we're set to inbound after the timeout. The Cougars set up into their zone motion offense.
And this is difficult because they understand how to take advantage of mismatches.
Now they work it around the perimeter. In the lane. The Cougars cannot get anything to drop for them.
They've lost their legs on all their shots. They need some better trips down the floor.
He unloads a three. No luck from downtown. On the left side. Uncharacteristic mistake there by the senior. The Ducks on offense. They have 4 guys on the perimeter and 1 down low.
Great passing lanes to the big fella.
In the post. Shot rejected.
kind of foul trouble.
Obviously too aggressive here defensively.
You really got to know your limitations, Gus.
At the free throw line opportunity.
Solid shooter.
He sinks it. Both free throws go. The ball handler is in trouble. Just being trapped. 10-second violation.
Gotta think.
The Cougars now looking to run their stuff against this zone.
And what they do is put it on the deck, creating a pinch, and then find the open guy.
Shots up. No.
Great job of checking out, securing the rebound there, limiting the opposition to one shot.
Try to pack it inside. In the lane. He can't get it to go.
That's exactly what coaches love to see from their D. If their shot's gone up, a great check out and rebound.
Looking for a good shot. Rejected. Now in transition. Down in the low block. In the lane. And he can't get the bounce.
Look to outlet.
Out on the left wing. Lets it go! Up and in! Now they work it around the perimeter. They're called for the foul. Too aggressive on defense here. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
To the line. Misses. He hits it. Ball handler may be in a bit of trouble, Raph. Out on the wing. Now with the ball screen. From the corner, he nails the long-range bomb. That was a nice play, Raph.
They got that one because they played through the high post, Gus. A great way to attack any type of defense is through the high post.
They work it around the perimeter. He takes the three. Not this time. What a rebound. Out on the right wing. Do they need a timeout here, Raph?
Gus, they definitely need a timeout. They've lost their composure.
Timeout on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. More CBS Sports coverage after this. And we're back ready to get things going again after the timeout. The Cougars working, changing it up against the zone.
And that's what makes them tough to defend. They understand how to take advantage of openings.
They work it into a double team in the post. Off the mark.
Transition.
On the left side. In the lane. Shots off.
Makes them so competitive on the glass.
The Cougars. And they're in their motion offense, working with 4 around 1.
Well, if you have a big guy that can find people, it really puts a lot of pressure on the D.
Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off. Opportunity here to put some points up, Gus. Clock stopping.
He got them both. A great trap initiated by the defense. Ball's going to stay down here. They've been getting exactly what they want so far, Raph.
Well, they're making great decisions. They're getting the ball inside where they've shown that they can convert. It'll be important for them to stay with this attack and keep the pressure on the opposition.
Foul on the play. Too aggressive on defense. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
Coach, when a team shoots this well from the line, a little aggressive defense can come back to haunt you.
When a team shoots a high percentage from the line, it makes them that much harder to defend.
Raph, they've got him right where they want him. They work it around the perimeter. Now with the ball screen. And answer.
Number 4-2. The assist to Nick.
He looks for 3. And no! Grabs the rebound. He fires away.
How about that, Gus?
Number 30. 4-2. The assist to number 4.
He missed it. Keeps it alive. Shots off.
Push it.
On the right side.
Look at that block. Terrific reaction.
On the left side. Heat check time from long range. The Ducks can't find the basket at all, Coach.
You know, they're really not taking advantage of their opportunities. No legs left, Gus.
Jump shot. No.
Big time presentation at the rim. He made himself bigger by extending his arms.
He shoots from outside.
Perfect.
Looking for a good shot. Can't get it to go. Hungry for the ball. The Ducks are doing a terrific job of controlling the game.
Really done a great job establishing a good pace, a pace that suits their strengths as a team.
They work the perimeter. Can finish. On the wing. He strokes it. Shots off. Takes the board. Out on the left wing. Down the lane. Finger roll. So easy. 7 minutes left on the game clock. Lobs it. He rejects it. And he can't get them out.
See the floor. You can get some easy, fast breaks.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Off the mark. Pulls it in. On the left side. Steals the pass. We are at the 6-minute mark. They work the perimeter. Ah, he got it up and in.
Number 30, 42.
They work it around the perimeter. In the lane. Shots off.
Great inside control.
Looking for a good shot. Fires, and he can't hit the shot. 5 minutes left on the game clock. On the right side. Called for the foul. Too aggressive on defense here. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
Now they'll line him up. Hook it. Doesn't go.
He owns the window.
He tries the three. The sophomore.
Starting 4-3.
On the right side. Jump shot. Can't get it to go. He gets that one to fall. Four minutes left on the game clock. He doesn't get the hoop. Buries it. they work it around the perimeter. Fourth team foul. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
Tough team to foul because they shoot such a good percentage from the line.
When everyone on the floor can convert from the line, it makes this team very tough, especially down the stretch when the opposition is trying to foul.
Hits that one. The Ducks are making an adjustment defensively. Looks like they're going to apply additional pressure defensively.
It's a great decision if you have the players to play full court pressure defense, Gus. You need stamina, though. It's not an easy defense to play for extended periods of time.
Looking for a good shot. In the lane. Shots off.
It's mine.
Dump it inside. In the lane. The basket goes! And one! Great play! Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just got to know when to back off.
When he gets to the line, he knocks it down.
He values these looks, Gus. A good opportunity to put points on the board.
The Ducks are looking to force the tempo now by extending their defense.
Gus, forcing the opposition to play 94 feet is ideal, but they can't play the full court game. Put a little English on it.
The low posts are called for the foul. Too aggressive on defense. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hands reaching in and get in trouble.
Harding is usually automatic when he steps to the line. Good. Gets two at the charity stripe. Is being trapped. They work it around the perimeter. And he lays it up and in. We've got a break in the action, folks. Stay tuned for more CBS Sports coverage of NCAA basketball. And after the timeout, we're all set to pick things up. The Cougars now running a zone offense.
The impact very similar to their man-to-man. They find the open guy.
In the paint.
Big time dagger.
The Cougars did a great job of going through the high post on that play.
They got the ball to the big guy at the high post, and the D just couldn't react in time, Gus. That's often the case when the ball goes into that area of the court.
Fires. The basket goes. And one. Great play. Too aggressive on defense here. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
With the free throw.
They can set up the press.
He gets it to go. The Ducks seem like they want to take the defensive pressure to the next level.
Watch for some full court pressure, Gus. I'm curious to see how the pressure will be handled.
But he misses his target. Out on the left wing. The Ducks in their 4-around-1 motion.
Dribble drive, the ability to understand when to put it on the deck and when to screen.
They work the perimeter. He attempts the three with no luck.
Oh, physical play.
On the left side. He shoots from the left of the circle. Shots off. Pulls down the rebound. Around a minute remaining. Looking for a good shot. Jump shot. Got it. Wow. Look at them swing the ball.
That's how it's meant to be done. It's so important that the ball moves from one side of the court to the other. Stretch the D and then attack.
Out on the right wing. Dials up a long-range shot. Misses from the outside. Shots off. Pulls down the board. On the left side. And it's blocked. They work the perimeter. He missed it. Breaks it. While we have the time here, let's take a look at our players of the game.
These two young players here have stepped up for their teams, Gus. Pretty good performances.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes CBS Sports coverage of NCAA basketball. I'm Gus Johnson saying so long.